Hello everyone, and I'd like to welcome you to an unboxing and brief review of the G.I. Joe classified figures Shipwreck. He's just one of my favorite figures in general, one of my favorite characters. He's one they really did a lot of work in fleshing out in the cartoon during the original run, and he's just fun. He's a scoundrel. He's a good-hearted scoundrel. He wanted to take shortcuts. He's aggressive. He's just fun to see what all he could just hassle you for the other Joes and have trouble get into. Like I said, they did change the boxing. I do have to admit, I like this boxing a little bit better than the Windows, just because it's easy to get out. They don't have the huge plastic to almost mold it into the plastic inside. That takes a lot of effort to get out. And see here, he has his blunderbuss, pistol, poly, his grappling hook, rope. So I mean, looks really good. It looks like it's gonna be good shape. So let's take a peek. And of course, it's gotta flip me a little bit. Like I said, I don't know why I'm just like so gentle. I'm like that kid that didn't want to rip up. Actually, no, I lie. I did want to rip up my wrapping for birthday and Christmas. I just could not help but just dive into it. So why am I so gentle with these anymore? I don't know. It's just, that's a really cool way to have it set up here. You got Shipwreck the figure, and of course he's bound to different, for security and theft, all that stuff. But then this is like really cool to do here, like a little, almost like a foot locker. Like a D number, stuff like that. It's actually a kind of a cool touch. I like this. This is just so much easier for me than the open window setup where they're in plastic. Especially if you're like me and you want to. There's so many different parts usually, like different hands, different weapons, and sometimes it's just easier to not fight with the plastic, or you put it like in its own little box or it's plastic bag, whatever. And if you want to keep the display, just a little orange direction to come down. If you put a display, then you gotta fight with the box to put it in. If you bring it out to display the figure itself, you gotta fight. So it's like depending, going back and forth. Eventually, it's almost not worth it. So, and this comes down if you're a fan of the box art. It is pretty cool. It's basically the figure. So this isn't like the huge grand scheme like the original boxes had. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. Pretty much a lot like Shipwreck. Well, I said it's like the way they package your figures now, so that's pretty cool. Cool design. G.I. Joe and Cobra symbols. And these will most likely be his accessories. Make it sound tissue paper to be in the morning. Aha, that's what it was. Hair. So I guess his hat will come off. Put hair on. You got his twine, that's just one solid piece. So if you do want to use a grappling hook, see it does come with a hole in the bottom here, so you can actually put, like string through there or fish line, what do you want to use. He's like, what are kids and the other toys you could do that with? Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's blunderbuss, but it does, a little pistol here. The original figure would have more modern handgun, and of course Polly. I did see some people complain about this where Polly has a peg leg, because that's apparently how he sits down, like with Spirit. The Freedom has two pegs in the bottom of each saddle, so it can sit like on his shoulder and things like that. And so it's like Polly has a peg leg, but most likely that's how she's gonna sit. Let's take a look at Shipwreck now. Okay. Again, ease and comfort. It's a lot easier than some of the, of course I say that now. Okay, well that works. This is so much easier. And now this is cool. Just this back image here So I stopped fighting with the packaging. There's a nice image on here. This vase of poly. Yeah, that's really cool. That's a nice touch. And as we go here, we have Shipwreck, fully posable. As we got accustomed to a G.I. Joe classifieds. I mean, these are the highest quality, at least in my opinion, the highest quality figures that have come out in recent years. But these, and it's like the Dungeons and Dragons ones, they have issues. They stick. It's like kind of like the newer mini 3.75 inch G.I. Joes, the 118 ratio ones. The new ones, they're so rubbery. The joints stick. It's almost like you're gonna break them. These are good. They move them. They stick. You can kind of feel. I think you can hear it's like almost like a popping sound because of different catches to keep it locked in. It's, of course, he's got his holsters. And so he has his sidearms. And he has a place to put them. Blunderbuss. And this is going to be, there we go. Okay, I was expecting that to be a fight. I really was expecting it to be a fight. As for where Polly goes, I'm not seeing a spot. Oh, there we go. Right on his arm, right on his wrist. Which, of course, we can't really turn his wrist right now. He can turn his wrist here, but he can't turn his forearm. But yeah, it looks like Polly will go there. A bunch of experimentation, see how the different, poses work. As for his hair, and that's so easy. Oh my God, he looks so weird bald. But that's so easy to do. It just came right off. There's no struggle. Put his hair on, and there we go. I mean, these figures tend to be so simple. The hardest thing for them is like the hands, because the hands are so articulate. Again, because I have one finger up for the trigger, things like that. You put the weapons in there, and they are pliable, and it's a hard plastic deal. So it's very unlikely we'll actually break the thumbs on them like you do the old original figures, because again, those are also like 4 years old. But I am just the type. I'm just constantly worried about it. Oh, there we go. He turns it his bicep. There we go. See, you play around. Play like a bird kid. Just grab the stuff. See what happens. And see, now he's out for pretty much anything. Get Polly to shut up, probably. It's plenty of ways to set these up. These are really great. Grappling hook. It hooks on here, possibly. Or maybe that's where his twine's supposed to go. There we go. Well, it's probably not where it doesn't look too natural, but there you go. There's Shipwreck. Thank you for joining me. Hope you all have a great day.